So, with this week's NHL rumor roundup, Jack Johnson may not be on the move, as that's what he has told us. Jonathan Drouin, what's going on with Jonathan Drouin? Mark Bergevin had some words about that. And what's going on with the Edmonton Oilers? Ken Holland had some comments on his wish list over the next couple of weeks. Maybe some players he could add. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe, and let's take a deeper dive into this week's NHL rumor roundup. Okay, so to start things off in Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh Penguins, Jack Johnson has been rumored to be traded since July, and there's not been a ton of traction, it seems like, in terms of a deal, possibly throwing in a guy like Tristan Jarry to make a deal go through, maybe to give a team a backup goaltender, a very solid goaltender who could transition possibly into a starter, but they have to take on Jack Johnson's contract. Now, since then, Jack Johnson, now that the season is underway, is starting to be asked, what's going on with you being traded? What's the severity of this? And are these rumors true? Jack Johnson has come out and officially said that they are, quote unquote, not true. Again, how much validity does he really have in this situation? Obviously not a ton. I don't think he has a no move clause. So at the end of the day, I don't think he has a ton of say in terms of a trade. Now on to the Montreal Canadiens. We're heading up north of the border. Drouin rumors have been going around now since the beginning of the preseason. He has not become that first-line center that the Montreal Canadiens were hoping that he could become. They've got some wingers coming up in the wings here, do the Montreal Canadiens, as well as they have some solid centers, which is what they wanted out of Drouin. They've got guys like Paling, Kakaniemi. These guys are going to start coming up over the next couple of years and kind of taking his role away. So maybe it's better that they try and get a deal done for Jonathan Drouin when he still has a little bit more value. That seems to be what Mark Bergevin is looking to do with Jonathan Drouin. Overall, I think they think that he has had a lackluster performance here in the preseason. He is 24 years old, so he's still fairly young. He's not that young guy that the Canadiens picked up when they traded him when he was 20 years old, when he was traded from the Tampa Bay Lightning. But nonetheless, he still has some value and potential. There's been talk that the Canadiens would like to bolster up that back end, maybe adding another top four defenseman. I would have to think that that Bergevin's done his work, his due diligence, and is looking for a team that could possibly take Drouin and in return, pick up a solid top four defenseman. Taking a look at the Edmonton Oilers. So Ken Holland, the other day put Adam Larson on the injured reserve on the IR. We don't know the timetable for that. Ethan Bear was called up. Now it's just Evan Bouchard was called up. So now we have to wonder, obviously this is a longer-term injury. Do they want Bouchard playing in the NHL? Ken Holland has since come out and said he would love to add a top four defenseman to this team and a top six forward. That's a nice wish list, but can they get it done? This is where Ken Holland is really going to start, making his money's worth. He needs to find a way to add some skill up front on this team as well as on the back end. How he does that necessarily, it's a good question, and I can't answer. That's why I'm not a general manager. That's up to Ken Holland to figure out how he's going to add some talent, to the core of this hockey team. Puljujarvi with the Oilers, there hasn't really been much talk about Puljujarvi. Supposedly teams have been kicking the tires on a trade for Puljujarvi, but nothing serious out of Edmonton there. So, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about some of these rumors. Jonathan Drouin could find his way out. We've heard about these rumors last season as well. But I think there's a little bit more validity coming into this year. Jack Johnson, he said that he's not getting traded, that the rumors are not true that he's getting traded. We'll have to wait and see. As well as the Edmonton Oilers possibly looking to add some scoring up front as well as another defenseman. So, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe if you have not already. Make sure to subscribe and check out our other content here at Goal Line Hockey. We have almost 200 videos uploaded on this channel. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.